Hello everybody, I'm Jessica and welcome back to Buru Aka episode 4, in which... I don't know. I honestly can't remember what happens next in the story. It might be that I stopped reading it around this point. I don't know. I'm not sure. In other news, the extended maintenance is over finally, so if you wanted to start playing Blue Archive, I don't know if new accounts get maintenance compensation. If they do, you're gonna get like 30 pulls for free, and currently there is a railgun, a certain scientific railgun collab already got the Piri Piri, and the other one is still waiting until I get more Pyrus. But yeah, big success. Right. In the previous episode, we visited the Shibaseki Ramen together with, first and foremost, we met Problem Solver, which is one of my favorite factions in the game. I fucking love the Problem Solvers. And Haruka is my waifu. I claimed her first. You have no right to her anymore. Actually, after that episode, maybe it's Kayoko. Shit, her voice, Kayoko's voice, there's something to it. Regardless, I'm not gonna get into wife wars here. We met Problem Solver finally, and yeah, apparently they are involved in the whole attack on Abydos. They have been hired by the Kaiser, and they are trying to conquer Abydos, trying to smoke out all of its current students so that there are no students there. It's an abandoned school, and Kaiser can do whatever they want with it. Problem Solver, of course, hired some hired muscle. Thankfully, the hired muscle has a good work ethic. You know, the time's up, we're going home now, you deal with it however you please. You're not paying us overtime, so we're just gonna go now. And the Problem Solver also just went away because, you know, there's no point fighting. Kayoko, I love Kayoko's reaction most of all, right? Cheers, see you guys next time. Gonna meet again. And of course, before that, we met, well, the Abydos girls, and Sensei met. Was Sensei there? I can't remember. They met Problem Solver at Shibaseki. Aru was, of course, very much impressed with them, right? Oh, I made friends! Such cool girls! I love them all! But no, we gotta find them. We gotta find them, alas. You know, no hard feelings and all that. It's just a job, it's just work, but still kinda stings having to fight your newfound friends, doesn't it? And yeah, the episode ended with the defeat of the Problem Solver and with Black Suit finally making his appearance, scheming together with Kaiser. And what comes out of this scheming? I don't know, something. Actually, this can't be where I stopped reading the story because I distinctly remember Hina also appearing. Hina and Iori and the gang. So that's still ahead of us. Yeah, I think that does it for the summary. I don't know what's gonna happen in today's episode. Maybe another attack on Abydos. Were there any more? Can't remember. Oh, are we going to the black market? Maybe. Oh, that might be it. That might be it. We'll see. We'll see what happens, of course. To do that, though, you will need your subs to follow along with me. I'm gonna need my sound to hear what's going on in the show, and I'm gonna have to ask you for support the channel if you want monetarily on Patreon, YouTube, down below, or not. Share my content, spread the word, it costs you nothing and helps a lot. And with that, we can start watching episode 4 of Buru Aka in 3, 2, 1, go. Problem Solver. Straight up. Also, it's still Frenapati's subs, if you were wondering. True. Like the bunnies. Rabbits, sorry. Better not from Kaiser. You go, Aru. I believe in you. Not really, but we'll have to cheer for the underdog, don't we? Fucking cardboard thing fell into my tea. The opening has some amazing animation, doesn't it? Yeah, there's Hifumi, there's Gehenna, there's Hina. They really are going to cover the whole first chapter, aren't they? Oh, masked Mizugi Gang. That's what we're doing this episode. Gotcha. So that it's untraceable, of course. No. Oh, right, the tank silencer or whatever it is. I love this image of high schooler girls playing poker or something. I wonder. Everybody's wearing shades. Yeah. So, whose territory are we on right now? Do they happen to have whales? Of course, Ayan is supporting from behind. Peroro-sama? And Hifumi is here. The main character of the whole entire game. We've met before. Yeah. How about that sort of a cut? Purchasing illegal wares, of course. What else? Yeah, I was about to say a chemical weapon. She's buying motherfucking Fosgen. Yeah. Fellow Peroro enjoyer. Oh, them youngins nowadays. And their Peroros and things. Oji-san doesn't get it. Hmm. Yeah, like Kaiser. I mean, who's gonna do anything about it if it's not under anybody's jurisdiction, right? Yeah, seems fair. Oh, fair assessment, Mutsuki. Kufufu? Yeah, right. Crime is normalized. Why hide crime? Doesn't make sense, does it? Mm-hmm. They're a one big money laundromat. Whomst. Oh, just the guards. Yep. Now you at least know who you have the debt with, right? Which bank it is. I mean, they're really trying to squeeze you for money. Of course, they have a bad rep. Time to dismantle the whole system, destroy this illegal district. Yeah, It stands to reason, indeed, Serika. Um, they witnessed the transfer, so I mean, I guess it could have been a, I don't know, from some other loan, maybe. Well, we can get inside. Who says anything about sneaking in? Yeah, let's become idols. Yep. No, she has the chance of a lifetime. She always wanted to do that. Yeah, just you know, innocuous bonding event, robbing a bank. All hail Faust. I love hanging around with my besties and being roped into bank robbery. I mean, yeah, it's stealing from thieves theft, right? Henshin! I was hoping for a Henshin sequence, not gonna lie. Even just a little bit of, you know, effects and putting the mask on and some sparkles and a pose. Yeah. It's really, but you're like in deep, if not even the shady bank wants to give you a loan. I mean, you are a hard boiled outlaw, so. Oh, we get to see young Aru. Yep, a good full view at young Aru. That's nice. Robbing a bank with a minigun, gotta love that. Oh, the robots. Little bit of WD-40 and they're right as rain. She really wants to be an idol, doesn't she? Oh, that was easier than expected. Shoujo vision. Those eyes scare me. I love that it just removes their noses. It's like those edits where they take the face of an anime girl and just remove the nose and move the mouth up. It's exactly like that. Nice outro. Indeed, Aru, indeed. Oh, nobody saw you. It's fine. And a bunch of LMDs. LMDs. I'm mixing my gachas, sorry. Yeah, I mean, exactly. How many people would suffer because of this money, right? I'm with Serika here as well. Absolutely. Assuming they don't trace the money. Da 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 da. Yeah, sure. There is some truth to that. She still is against it, yeah. I mean, this money is stolen. You're not exactly going to be beholden to anybody. It might as well have been your money in the first place. It's not like, indebting yourself to Nonomi. Yeah, it could have been traced. And welcome, school? No. Unless it's a slow intro. No, a different track. She really got inspired, didn't she? You know what those faces remind me of? That edited screenshot of what CS2 TT player in a balaclava with the middle cut off. Yeah. That's our motto. That's the masked Mizugi. I did not expect this face. Especially not from Hoshino, of all people. That's not a joke, Kayoko. That's your leader. It's not nice to call her a joke. Oh, you can just head towards the west. Wait, it's not Counter-Strike TT. It's it's from Stalker, that screenshot, isn't it? I think so. One of the bandits from Stalker. Yeah? Yep, I was about to say. Nice idea to frame it. Probably not. Unless shown directly. Oh, you're just gonna spoil the surprise, aren't you? Okay, that's the episode. Alright. Can I Google the image of the balaclava hacker? But what am I saying? First result on Google was balaclava hacker for some reason. Yeah, it's this one. It's this one. Come on. Bigger, please. Fucking Pinterest. Alright, Pinterest it is. How do I... Like that? And that. This. That's what I mean. That's the face. Okay, nothing after credits. Oh? Wait. Oh, nothing after credits. I guess the file is a little bit scuffed because let's watch it again in the first place. Yeah, as you can see shit. But yeah, basically the player tells me there's 19 seconds left, but the file has ended, so I guess it's just a little bit of a scuffed release by Franapatis. Regardless, as I said, let's watch it again. I love the guns just casually displayed in the background. I love it even more because none of those girls uses this gun. They're just decoration. OP. And yeah, of course, paying the loan in cash because cash is impossible to trace. Meanwhile, a wire transfer would be easily traced. Even if not easily, then just give a call to Millennium and they can trace it easily without an issue. I guess Sensei would already have a contact at Millennium, right, Yuka? Sure. It's the only place in Kivotos you could get a banned item like this one. Yeah, I really love this image of... First of all, I didn't notice that before. A Birdman. Have we seen any bird people in the game? I don't think we did. We've seen dogs and cats. I don't think we've seen any birds. And I love the fact that those bottles just have a skull on them. How do you tell very clearly that it's poison? Well, of course, a skull, right? Second of all, I love the idea of those Sukeban Sukeban mobs just going around like those hardened criminals among actual like hardened criminals playing poker at some shady canteen. I love this image in particular. And also everybody's wearing shades. Deeper reason for those attacks, you don't even know. Any other interesting details? Not that I can see. Yeah, Sukebans are probably my favorite mobs. My favorite enemy mobs. Yeah, Sukebans are my favorite enemy mobs. As far as my favorite mobs go, probably the JTF mobs, let's be honest here. Especially since they can evolve in so many different ways, right? Unauthorized district. So I'm guessing this district is beyond Abydos's reach. Is it It's not Trinity territory either, because they were surprised that Hifumi was here. Is it Could be Gehenna, couldn't it? Yeah, especially since we have the Hina and the gang involved later. Yeah, I guess it would make sense if it was Gehenna territory. There's a giant aquarium, is there? In a crime district like this. Interesting. And I love this introduction to Hifumi, right? First we hear her voice and see, I guess, a little bit of her. Yeah, we see her legs and you immediately know it's Hifumi. And then it's this like, not intricate, but this like big reveal. Oh, it's her backpack, and the crowd goes wilder. Right? It's her backpack and her flashbang charms. Then we get her halo. Yes, it's her halo, it's Hifumi, and then we see her finally, and the climax of this entire scene happens. Hifumi's here, Hifumi Daisuki. She is from Trinity indeed. Yeah, very easy job for Shiroko. And of course she's looking for Peroro plushies that are not sold anywhere else. Fucking Peroro fanatic. And then she throws those plushies into the battlefield. That's how she treats them. That's how she needs to buy new ones every now and then. Yeah, she's gonna help us. I love how Mutsuki is just along for the ride. She's like, whatever. Yeah, let's see if they give you a loan. She doesn't give a fuck. If they get a loan, cool. More shenanigans can happen with more money. They don't get a loan. I mean, cool. What shenanigans is Aru gonna get up to get that money, right? One way or another, it's gonna be interesting, and that's what Mutsuki wants. She just wants to spice things up a little bit. She just wants things to be spicy. I love Problem Solver. No transaction records. Yeah, why would you remove something illegal if illegal is legal in the district, right? It doesn't make sense. If it's an illegal part, well, why would the illegal district not just sell it in a corner store? It's a fucking illegal crime district, isn't it? So there has to be something more to it. I actually wonder what that part is exactly. Has it been explained in the game? Like, don't spoil it to me if it's actually revealed what that part actually is, but it kind of looks to me like it's just a muzzle brake for a tank. And why would that be illegal exactly? I don't know, just like I could understand it if it was a bomb of some sort or a bioweapon or something. Yeah, sure, make that shit illegal, but if it's just a muzzle brake for a tank, I don't know. Even corporations shouldn't be able to manipulate information here to this extent. Yeah, you don't know corporations of Kivotos. Not Kaiser, at least. Exactly. Why go through all this trouble? Stygian Bank. Yeah. It launders money from all sorts of sources. And Kaiser is... Actually, what is the relationship of Kaiser and Stygian? Is Stygian just a shell company for a branch of Kaiser? Maybe? Are they dealing any deals with between like Kaiser and Stygian? I don't know. Yeah, Loan Shark subsidiary. How do we figure it out? Yeah, well, I mean, one way only. It's only one possible way. We rob the bank, of course. That's the most optimal solution here. And everybody gets a mask, Hifumi not excluded. She even gets promoted to a leader immediately. Yeah, no loan for Aru. And it's actually for the better. It's for the better if she didn't get indebted to a corporation like that, because she would get issues like Abydos has. Honestly, I mean, she probably wouldn't have loaned as much money, sure, but she already has trouble making money, so she probably wouldn't be able to pay those loans off, and she would have to stop being a hard-boiled outlaw, and she would have to ask... Who would she ask for money? Pandemonium? Maybe. Yeah. Arurika Hachima. There it is, her full name, her face as a young student, young prospective student who wanted to be a free spirit unbound by fear, hard-boiled outlaw, but now she's afraid of robbing a bank. What kind of an outlaw she is? And then she gets inspired. Then she finds inspiration in the masked Mizugi Gang, dishing out chaos everywhere they go. Not even asking for money, just asking for transfer records under the leadership of their leader, enlightened leader Faust. I love this shoujo vision. And the lilies. And the lilies. If that doesn't spark some other ex Shiroko doujins, I don't know what will. Those eyes really creep me out. I'm gonna be honest with you. Those eyes with those masks. It's like a kawaii version of the Bliat meme. Easy job. And yet again, she doesn't realize they're the people of Abydos. I really am with Serika here, honestly. Like, I know that the theme of the game is, you know, we, the sensei, are an adult. We are to be responsible. We are to steer our students onto the correct path. And theft is not correct. Theft is morally abhorrent. You do not do thievery. You do not steal. Right? Could you live with that? Could you live with the knowledge of stealing? Right? Our task as the sensei is to keep those girls innocent and pure and on the right path. Right? Me as an adult, I would not think twice about grabbing a bag of money. Okay, maybe I would think about whether or not they're marked somehow, or maybe there's a GPS tracker or something like that. I would probably think a little bit, not gonna lie. But, you know, if I had a guarantee that this man is probably not tracked, I would just grab it. No, absolutely no qualms, absolutely no ethical concerns. No, I'm just getting the money. So from my perspective of a corrupted, rotten adult, that's what I would do. But that's not what the game is about. That's not what Sensei represents. Sensei wants to save the souls of those girls, right? To be untainted by crime. I mean, they already are kind of tainted by crime a little bit, but let's not go towards thievery, shall we? If we cross this line because we're up against criminals, what about the next time or the time after that? Yeah. If someone is trying to kill you, are you willing to kill them back? Right? Can it go that far? It can. What if a civilian, robot, or an animal fires at you? You have the protection of the halo. Will you be willing to fire at them then? Will you be desensitized enough? They don't have the halo's protection. They will die at your bullets. It could potentially, I guess, lead to that. Sure, I can see that happening. So yeah, we shouldn't start getting desensitized to that. We should remain clean, we should remain pure. We should get exactly what we came here for and ditch the money. And Aru benefits, and Problem Solver altogether benefits from that. He really got inspired. No, no, me, no. No, no, me, yes. Masked Mizugi Gang. This is a face, isn't it? That's a face to end all faces. Tell ya what. I'm a screen grab it right quick. And I'm gonna post it on my Discord right quick. I have to. I'm sorry. I have to. There we go. That's really a face to end all faces. The Path of Chaos. And yeah, we get the money. We walk the Path of Chaos. And of course, it's already the second time she just did not notice who they are, who we're dealing with. And Kayoko had to spoil the surprise. You spoil sport, Kayoko. There it is. That's where the episode ends, at least my file. Maybe it continues further with some after credit scene or something. I don't know. I don't have it on file, so that's where I stop. Yeah. All right. There we go. Good episode. I had fun. I love Problem Solver. I love whatever they're involved with. And I love the Abydos girls as well. So this episode really was a treat, especially with those added faces. You know, there's only so much you can do in a visual novel format in a gacha game. And in a medium like that, when you move it to a medium like that, you can really do so much. You can do shoujo vision, you can do a JoJo face, you can do all sorts of fun stuff, and I'm glad they're making use of the medium. Right? I'm glad that they're making use of it, not only in that they're, putting things in motion, right? Instead of having the character sprite just move up and down, the character actually walks around, right? Not only in that sense, but also in the sense where they can play around with it. They don't have set sprites. They can change them however they please. They can change their clothes at will, they can change their expressions, they can change their style, as we've seen here. That's a big benefit, right? That's a big possibility that they can use, a big tool in their repertoire of tools that they have at their disposal. So I'm glad that they are utilizing the whole entire palette of things they can do with this medium switch. I really do appreciate it. It was a fun episode. I enjoyed it. Anything else to be said on the topic? I would have taken the money. I would have taken the money, absolutely. Stealing from thieves is not stealing, is it? After all, I would have absolutely no ethical qualms. The next episode we meet Hina? I'm not sure. Maybe. Hina, my beloved. Come quick, please. Dress Hina. Soon-ish on Global, isn't she? right? I'm gonna have to start collecting Pyrox. I'm gonna have to get the limited characters of the collab first, right? And then I'm gonna have to keep gathering Pyrox for Dress Hina. Unless there's some meta characters before her. I'm not sure, there might be. There might be some bait banner trying to get my Pyrox away from me so that I don't have the funds for Hina. I have to stay strong. I have to stay strong. Do it for Hina. I need, like, I have a cork board. I need to do the thing of Homer Simpson, but just photos of Hina. Do it for her, right? Yeah, I think that's gonna be it, honestly. That was a good episode. I enjoyed it. I very much enjoyed this plot line, this story in the game, and I really like to see it. I really like seeing it animated. Good shit! Cool. But you guys, you tell me, how did you like this episode? My reaction, my theories, stuff like that down in the comments below, of course, as always. No spoilers, just in case. You can talk about it on my Discord freely if you want. It's also linked in the description. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe to be notified of future releases of not only Blue Archive, but also Yukio Naisa Hero, Unnamed Memory, Sentai Daishikaku, Kaiju 8 Go, Kaito Otome, and plenty other Spice and Wolf coming at you in the future. Click the bell to be notified when I go live, because I do stream sometimes. I might even stream the collab story, I don't know, we'll see. And support the channel if you want monetarily on Patreon down below, where for $10 a month you get early access to non-seasonal shows like Yukiona, and for just $1 you get a role on the Discord and a place in the credits. You can also support me directly on YouTube via memberships, super thanks, super chats. And if you don't want to spend any money whatsoever, you don't have to. Share my content, spread the word. It costs absolutely nothing and helps the channel a lot. And now, with all of that out of the way, that's gonna be it from me for today. So as always, you guys do all the good stuff, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Cheers! And here's my one for Patreons. QB, Without a Net, Group Survivor, Watson, Zerena, Yuki, Alaishtamu, Dr. Wataka, Master Marsh, Fassel, and Hans Peter. And you can join them if you want without having to rob a bank.